what is a prompt, right? Very basic, right? A prompt is that set of instructions that we're going to give to the AI, right? We're going to tell it what we want it to do, the task we want it to perform. But not only is it what we say to the AI, those instructions, it's also how we say it. And so there's a little bit of art, a little bit of science to this process. And like I said, I want to make it simple for you guys. So I don't want to dive too deep into, any of the technical stuff. But just remember that it's a little bit of art, a little bit of science, right? We kind of have to balance those. The best analogy that we always give is to think of the AI kind of as, a capable intern, right? Someone who's very bright, right out of, great college, and they come in for the summer. They don't really know a whole lot of the context, certainly not about your business, maybe a little bit about the market, right, overall. But they're very capable. And so if we empower them with that context, they're able to do a lot for us. And so that's kind of a good way, that capable intern is a good metaphor for the AI. And of course, the quality of the prompt that we put in is going to directly affect, the quality of what we get out. Um, Now, this is a good kind of visual demonstration, I think, for a couple different reasons. Not only, am I demonstrating that, the better prompt is a longer one, right? Which is what you see here. But also, in the first example on the left, I'm just saying, hey, write an executive summary for this proposal, right? I'm just telling it what I want it to do. But like I said earlier, we really want to give it the how too. We want to, tell the AI how we want that task to be accomplished. And so, hey, write an executive summary, sure, for this proposal. Make sure you use our cybersecurity past performance. Write in a persuasive tone. Emphasize the success, that we've had in the past. In this case, right, I've said implementing zero trust with FEMA, and hey, that PM is actually, someone who used to be over there on that program that we're working for, with FEMA, and we've had some success over there. You give the AI all this context. You give it the how, right, and that's going to empower the AI to go away and really give you a high quality result on the first pass, which is nice. So, the first thing we always say is talk like a human to the AI, right? When I end up in training calls with people who've never used AI before, the first piece of advice I always give is, hey, it's not a Google search, right? We're not going to go in and give it keywords, or anything like that. We're going to talk to it like it's that intern, right? Like it's a human.